Behind every pitch, swing, and catch, there's a voice of reason helping players make decisions. Without this guidance, the team wouldn't be complete. Assistant coach Travis Wilson, better known by his team as T-Will, is in his 6th season with the Noles. But the New Zealand native wasn't always on the other side of the ball.
I started playing softball when I was 9, and I was on our full national team when I was 16, so things happened for me pretty quickly.
As one of the best young softballers in New Zealand, Wilson was eventually given the opportunity to play professional baseball in the U.S. That opportunity also opened another door, connecting him with Seminole softball head coach Lonnie Alameda.
I was in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I was giving baseball lessons at a facility. One of the guys that ran the facility said he had heard that Florida State head softball coach was asking about me, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. I just went home, got online, looked up her information, sent her an email, and 2 weeks later I was given the opportunity to come here, and probably the best decision I've ever made.
I think anytime you get someone that's played a high level of baseball on top of one of the best in the men's fast pitch games, you get that combination. It was just a good opportunity for us to grow as an offensive team, and just the smarts of the game, he really brings that part of it.
Along with smarts, Coach Wilson is also known for telling it like it is, a trait coaches and players alike admire greatly.
You know it's somebody that you can always go to because he's going to give you an honest answer. There's no beating around the bush. You're going to know exactly what he's thinking, and I think that's what makes him pretty special.
If you talk about how I want to have a plan when I go to the plate, it's how you want to plan for life too, and Travis is going to give you that. He's going to be very honest, and he's realized that how softball can really relate to the real world, and he's seen that, and he takes so much pride in that now.
Coach Wilson's experience playing softball and baseball have fostered a unique player-coach relationship.
Having played the men's game of softball, it's a pretty fast game. I think that's really helped me here. Pretty much everything that they're doing out there I've done before. I feel what they're going through, the good and the bad, and I can relate to it.
I think it helps us a lot, kind of hearing stories from his side and really taking in everything he has to say because he has so much experience, and so listening to what he has to say will just make us better.
For some Seminoles, like fellow Kiwi and New Zealand national player Ellie Cooper, Coach Wilson's advice has helped shape them into who they are.
It makes the relating a lot better when you have a coach who's experienced playing softball, and the men's fast pitch is truly the elite level of fast pitch softball. He's so smart when he goes in the box. He thinks about hitting in a different way than I've ever been taught before in my life. So without those experiences, I can definitely say I would not be the player that I am today.
On and off the field, Coach Wilson is, well, exactly the same.
You can't talk one way and live another. He's very competitive. I don't care if we're playing cards or gestures or we're in a heat of a battle 7th inning ball game. He's the same. You know exactly what you're going to get.
In his 6 seasons with the Noles, Coach Wilson has grown close with his coaching staff and players, which he calls his second family.
Between myself and him and Coach Alameda, we've had a great relationship, for 6 years, and I think that's really transformed onto the field too, because if the coaching staffs are getting along well, then typically the team is following suit because it trickles down, and so he's a key ingredient to what this program is and why we are where we are right now in the nation.
As a key ingredient to the Seminoles' recipe for success, it's clear Coach Wilson has hit a home run into the heart of Florida State softball. I'm Jake Miller for Seminole Sports Magazine.